It has gotten to this point that some of these white folks have the right, the audacity, the temerity. Like, give me another name in the comment section. And they don't only want to impersonate us, but they want to wipe off our history. They want to change blue to black. They want to change purple to green. And they want to change black to lemon. Just name it. Because let it make sense to me that you're not only impersonating a black man, but you have the right, the guts, the temerity, the effrontery to go to your live stream, sat down there as the chairman that you think you are. And then the only thing you can open your mouth to say is black people's hair is not good. He was never a black person. He was actually the one impersonating me. The gods for me. The gods for me. I don't know if you guys have seen this video. If you've seen it, please let me know in the comment section. What was your thoughts the very moment you actually saw this particular video? And if you're just seeing this video from this channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want you guys to watch from beginning to the end and let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go, guys.
You're still cosplaying a black. Yeah, but you're still.
I don't agree with the N-word. I don't agree.
Yeah, but you're still. You do know Michael Jackson is black, right? He's a black man. He's a black American, African American man.
He's a very dark shade of skin.
No, he's black. He's black. He's a black man. He's black.
A black man would be someone from Congo or something like that. No, he's not from Congo.
What?
Yes, Catherine is half Hispanic and she's half Japanese.
Ooh, shit. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So Michael Jackson literally. Okay, you want me to show you interviews where Michael Jackson
have great hair? How do you think they have great hair?
Great hair. Wait. Black people have bad hair? Wait, black people have bad hair? Wait. Black people don't have bad hair. There's no such thing as bad hair. We don't have bad hair.
There is.
What is bad hair?
Grow hair like that.
Oh no. I've seen black women grow hair like mine. Longer.
It's probably a wig.
No, it's not a wig, Fabio.
Yes.
No. I know black girls who literally have hair like
it doesn't
me.
matter. It's not about that. It's about how Michael is. Michael is mixed with a lot of races. He's not just black.
He's black.
He has a lot of shades of different mix.
Do
Gotta be realistic here.
I am realistic.
Like
Michael Jackson
are also mixed with other races, right? So that doesn't make you fully Indian.
But you
have to put in whatever your ancestry was.
Wait. But Michael was black though. He was definitely black.
He's dark skinned.
This is a black man. He's got the fro. He's got the.
He honestly looks more brown than black, to be honest.
Hold on, let me take that filter off. You do know Michael Jackson is black, right? He's a black man. He's a black American, African American man.
He's a very.
What's good, Fabio? I am God's Vision, and I don't know where you got your information from. Hopefully you're trolling, but me, I don't like to get all amped up, especially when the proof is in the pudding. No loving, and that's no lie. But just in case you're not trolling and you genuinely believe what you just said, then I just want to provide you the truth straight from the horse's mouth.
When you fight for me, you're fighting for all black people.
I'm a black American. I'm proud to be a black American. I am proud of my race. I am proud of who I am. I have a lot of pride in who I am and dignity.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be black. I'm honored to be black. I really love Africa, and I love the people of Africa, and that's why whenever I get the chance, my children and I, we jump on the plane and we fly to Africa and we vacation there. I spent more of my vacations in Africa than any other country. And we love the people and we love the environment. Topographically, it's one of the most beautiful places on the surface of the earth. They never show the sandy white sugar beaches, and it's there. They never show the beautiful, the landscaping. They never show the buildings, the metropolis of Durban, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Kenya, the Ivory Coast. Rwanda, they never show how beautiful the place is. It is really stunningly beautiful. The world is jealous of Africa for many centuries because the natural resources are phenomenal. It really is. And it is the dawn of civilization. Our history, a lot of our Bible history is right there in Africa.
I don't agree with that word. I don't agree.
This is a black man. He's got the fro. He's got the
He honestly looks more brown than black.
The flood. How this man Fabio, I don't know what his background is. I'm going to assume that he's some type of Latino, some type of Hispanic or something, sitting up there saying Michael Jackson wasn't black. Michael Jackson is on the record. He's in interviews saying that he is a proud black American man. Just because he had plastic surgery on his nose multiple times, and he said that he had vitiligo, so he ended up just bleaching his skin so it could all be one skin tone, and he got the perms and the relaxers, and he was wearing his hair in that loose, silky, whatever type of wig or whatever extension, whatever Michael had going on, that is a black man. Genetically, that's a black man. That's how we know them children that he produced, they ain't look not near a bit of biracial. That's why them kids are still questionable, even though legally his kids. That's another story for another day. But how you gonna be a racist Michael Jackson impersonator? Talking about black people can't grow hair. Yes, we can. Y'all, even if we wearing wigs and weaves, do y'all know a lot of us underneath a wig or weave actually has a nice full head of hair? Sometimes you see black women with their natural hair and you're just so accustomed to us always having a wig, a lace front on, that you wouldn't even know what the hell you're looking at. Michael Jackson is a black man from Gary, Indiana. And the girl, I can't remember her name. I met her one time on a set. She said that he was from Congo. She edited it out. I seen it. Shouts out to Leo. Leo sent me this video before she edited it. This was early this morning. I think he sent it to me. And if you notice, I kind of was talking over it, but he was like, a black person is from the Congo. Like, no, black people are from the United States of America. A person from the Congo is a continental African. And she said Michael Jackson is from Congo. And she must have been getting chewed up in the comments because she edited it. But if you see where it cuts, and then he says, no, he's not from Congo. No, he's not. So not near one of them know where the hell Michael Jackson is from or what the hell. But at least she's on the right side that he's a black man. This is outrageous. Like, why are they trying to remix Michael Jackson so bad? Michael Jackson is a black American man from Gary, Indiana. Both of his parents are black American. I don't know what Fabio is talking about, but he needs to get the hell up out of here. He needs to be canceled because he's starting to become problematic. How you going to be a racist Michael Jackson impersonator? The math don't math. And the girl, she's Indian, and I think she told me personally, she was Indian, Puerto Rican. So she's not a black American either, but at least she's trying to be on the right side of things. Fabio, get him up out of here. What y'all think about this? Now Michael Jackson ain't spread love is the birth away.
I want y'all to stop giving this man attention. Like, legitimately stop. And I understand making this video because I'm going to try not to say his name. But as soon as I say what I'm about to say, y'all will know exactly who I'm talking about. So, this man came on Beyonce Knows Carter Internet and said, Michael Jackson is not black because he's not from the Congo. He's just dark-skinned. He's not black. And Catherine Jackson is mixed with Hispanic and Japanese. Boy, if you don't get
this man who impersonates Michael Jackson and who has made Michael Jackson his entire personality have the unmitigated gall to make it seem like Michael Jackson is not black. And the woman hops on his live and says, you do know you're impersonating a black man, right? He says, no, I don't agree with that. He's dark skinned. The impersonator says, well, Catherine is half Japanese and half Hispanic. Then the impersonator says, well, how does he have great hair? What you mean by that? And the person that's talking to him has a wig on. And she said, no, I've seen black people grow their hair like this and even longer. We know this, right? He's like, no, it's probably a wig. Then he says we have to be realistic here. I mean, you're just showing your true colors. I like interviews like this because it really just shows who the person really is. And that part needs to be exposed. Then he has the nerve to say, well, he really looks more brown than black. That is a black man from Indiana. We are not going to play this game with you. And now since this clip is going all over, he's now trying to retract his statement and say, no, that's not what I meant. No, that's what you meant. Now, his name is Fabio Jackson, so he's a little delusional. So he really think he's probably part of the Jackson family. And that's probably why he's taking on this whole persona. He probably don't even know who Fabio is anymore. But we got to get it together. Child, follow that YouTube Dark Skin Queen 2.0. See y'all there.
This dude Fabio Jackson just said Michael Jackson was never black, neither was his mom, and if you are black, you can't have good hair. This guy has literally reached full delusion. I don't know what else is next other than he needs guidance. So after Fabio got a crazy amount of backlash for all this, he tried to take it all back by saying it was never the problem with Michael Jackson being black, it's the problem of everybody saying black instead of calling him brown. I think the craziest part is then he had the nerve to play victim and started saying that he receives just as much hate as the real Michael Jackson and he's misunderstood. Bro, this guy, I think this guy really needs guidance and he genuinely believes he's like the real Michael Jackson. First he said that he's the real Michael Jackson, then he said Michael Jackson isn't really black, now he's saying that he never tried to impersonate Michael Jackson. This guy needs to take a moonwalk into finding help. And to be honest, I think this is all rage bait ever since he didn't get selected to play Michael in the new Michael movie, but this guy's gonna end up losing everything he worked hard for the new image he's creating right now.
Come here, come here. When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand out in a crowd. But then one bit you from the bunch, one glance was all it took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Listen, we gotta talk about the iconic indigenous Black American icon, Michael Jackson. Listen, Fabio. The cosplayer, the vampiric parasite, the leech, the wannabe. You said that Michael Jackson isn't black. How dare you? You have no authority to change his identity. You don't even have ethnic pride yourself. You wasted a nose job when you could have paid your rent. And now your career is over. I'm calling upon the Jacksons, the iconic indigenous Black American family, cease and desist. So you said Michael Jackson isn't black. You lied about his mother's lineage and identity. You said that black people have bad hair. Then you came back to say that everything was out of context, but you still said black people had bad hair. But you have a problem with the term black, but we don't even know what your ethnicity is. This is the danger of cosplayers. I want you to take a look at these videos of Fabio running his parasitic mouth and look at Michael Jackson from the great beyond.
You're still cosplaying a black. Yeah, but you're still
I don't agree with that word. I don't agree.
Yeah, but you're still. You do know Michael Jackson is black, right? He's a black man.
He's a very dark shade of skin.
No, he's black. He's black. He's a black man. He's black.
A black man would be someone from Congo or something like that. No, he's not from Congo.
What?
Yes, Catherine is half Hispanic and she's half Japanese.
Ooh, shit, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael Jackson literally. Okay, you want me to show you interviews where Michael Jackson?
Great hair. How do people have great hair?
Great hair. Wait. Black people have bad hair. Wait, black people have bad hair. Wait. Black people don't have bad hair. There's no such thing as bad hair. We don't have bad hair.
There is.
What is bad hair?
Grow hair like that.
Oh no, I've seen black women grow hair like mine, longer.
It's probably a wig.
No, it's not a wig, Fabio. No. I know black girls who literally have hair like.
It doesn't matter. It's not about that. It's about how Michael is. Michael is mixed with a lot of races. It's not just black.
He's black.
He has a lot of shades of different mix. Let's be realistic here.
I am realistic.
Like
Michael Jackson
also mixed with other races, right? So that doesn't make you fully Indian.
But
you have to put in whatever your ancestry was.
Wait, but Michael was black though. He was definitely black.
He's dark skinned.
He's a black man. He's got the fro. He's got
He
the
honestly looks more brown than black, to be honest.
Hold on, let me take that filter off.
I'm a black American. I'm proud to be a black American. I am proud of my race. I am proud of who I am. I have a lot of pride in who I am and dignity.
Well, I'm glad I got the context of you saying the whole black thing, because I really thought that you were like, he's not black, but there was context in that. So I'm glad I cleared that up.
Why would I say that he's not dark skinned when clearly he is, and I've been a fan of him for years?
I don't know. I guess I didn't get the context. You know what I mean? It just sounded like what it was. You know what I mean? Fabio, you just have to say things in context. You know what I mean? Like, because when you say things like he's not black and you don't lead it up with context, people are going to sit there and assume like, okay, so he's saying Michael Jackson's not black. So when you said that, I assumed you were racist and you don't like black people. But now that I got the context of it, I was like, okay, you don't like the term black. You don't like
the word black.
I got the context of it.
The word. That's what I don't like.
People like to crop things out and put it into their own way. So you just need to be.
I mean, same thing for. So I don't think it's.
I don't think the way that you got bullied is not the same way Michael got bullied, because you got to remember.
It is, because he said, I don't hear everything that the media says about me. That they know that I was this weird or crazy. You know, he said it many times, and people are calling me weird and crazy, that I need to go to to an asylum and things like that. I'm delusional. That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
I would say
that's Michael's delusional too. He said everything. These people were people that hated Michael, and they were doing the propaganda for Michael. And Michael didn't stand for that, cried a lot for those words, and everybody is saying the same thing to me. So these people are not fans.
It's not the same way that Michael, like, they were literally harassing him every single day. And they called him names. They accused him of things that he did not do. So I'm saying it's not the same level, but, you know,
it's the words. It's the words. It's not the same level, but it's the words still used. So that is the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to, like, take away the fact that you're getting harassed and bullied.
This is harassment from whoever thinks that they're moonwalkers, but they're not. They're not moonwalkers, because they're using words that Michael did not like to use. Especially assuming. Assumptions is crazy. Like, I get it. Like, you can...
Black Americans, indigenous American Indians, when will it end? Why does everyone on earth want to cosplay as Black Americans? We have to deal with people around the world that look similar. We have to deal with POC people, white people. The blatant disrespect. Do we know the gravitas of what's going on? The gravitas of everyone trying to change your history, trying to cloak themselves in your identity. This is an absolute disgrace. I really wish the Jacksons put out a statement, because this is where cosplaying is getting dangerous. Pretending to be someone, getting upset and showing the frustration and jealousy on your face when Michael Jackson's nephew was announced to play Michael Jackson. When we seen the trailer for Michael Jackson with his nephew starring in the role, thinking you are actually in the running. This is why I talk about what I talk about on my page. I don't have much to say. This is just more proof that people are batshit crazy. Lineage matters. If you're not from that lineage, do not speak on it. Your voice doesn't matter. Just like it didn't matter when it came to the Michael Jackson movie. No one called you. So, hopefully you can reverse your nose job and go back to whatever your ethnicity is, and maybe you'll have a career somewhere else.
So the Michael Jackson impersonator, Fabio, he was on live saying that Michael Jackson was not black. Michael Jackson is mixed with something. For him to be impersonating a legend such as Michael Jackson and not know the history. Joe Jackson was the blackest of black daddies. And that shit baffles me, how you can impersonate a person's entire personality and you not know what they are. You don't know the origin of said person. I guarantee you he's no more than 35 or younger. He have to be, because he probably know the bleach skin Michael Jackson, the nose augmentation, and those type of that Michael Jackson. He don't know the Jackson 5 Michael Jackson. He don't know the Afro Michael Jackson. He can't know that. He can't. And he's convicted in saying that Michael Jackson is not a black man. That's what he's saying. He's not a black man. I can't. But you're impersonating the Michael Jackson.
You're still cosplaying a black. Yeah, but you're still cosplaying.
I don't agree with that word.
Filter off.
So coming from somebody who's not black, saying that the other person is not black is mad crazy to me. It's mad crazy to me. Don't you think so, Fabio? Don't you think so? Obviously you don't think so because you're not thinking. You're not thinking, man. Michael's black. What? He's dark skinned. You know, he's more brown than black. What? What are you saying? Do you know what you're saying? I don't think you know what you're saying. Michael's black. His mom's black. The whole family's black. Yo, why are you speaking on this? Why are you speaking at all? Stop, please. Do us a favor and stop. This is mad crazy to me. And you talking about the hair too? You talking about black people's hair too? Yo, you gotta chill. Chill, like, bro. Y'all need to stop letting this man say what he want to say. Stop letting this man Fabio say what he want to say. Talking about he's the nicest person in the world. He doesn't harm a fly. What? Y'all hear this man? Do y'all hear this man talking? Are y'all in denial of what Fabio's saying right now? Like, yo, come on now. Come on now. And then he said Michael got his looks from him. Come on now. He's doing too much. We should be talking about the Michael biopic movie coming out in April 2026. The teaser just came out. The teaser just came out. We should talk about that. Come on now. Not this. Not this, y'all. Not this. Not this. Fabio, obviously Michael Jackson is black. That's all I have to say.
I'm sorry, when did impersonators have a voice? When did we ever give a damn about their thoughts and opinions? Your job is to impersonate, entertain, and get your ass on, okay? Because why is a Michael Jackson impersonator, who I think needs to be evaluated ASAP, saying that Michael Jackson was not black? Hello? He has a lot of thoughts and opinions that I don't care to hear. I don't give a damn. First of all, he creeps me out already. Very creepy. Michael Jackson never gave creepy. Michael Jackson was that guy, okay? He watching the freaking trailer acting like he's disappointed. Who the hell are you? Who in the hell? But do you know who I blame? I blame you. Y'all gave him a platform. Y'all gave this man a platform thinking he really out here doing something, thinking that his thoughts and opinions matter. I'm really annoyed. And you know what I always thought about? With the Michael Jackson impersonators, right? Y'all, they always impersonate that version of Michael Jackson, never the black version. Hello? The one with the afro, he was black. He still was black. We're not going to do that. Because I hate when y'all say the white Michael Jackson. He had a skin condition. Right? Okay. But anywho, yeah, don't piss me off.
Michael Jackson wannabe, Fabio Jackson right here, fake name, claims he's the real Michael Jackson. He had these looks before Michael Jackson had his. The controversy with this guy started with the reaction to the film coming up starring Michael Jackson's nephew, where he's singing, he's starring as him. Most people are fine with it. His family is fine with it. But he's like, no, that's not the Michael Jackson. I'm Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is not a dark-skinned black man. He is white. I kid you not. He said only people from Congo are black. So it means I'm not black because I'm not from Congo. It's so crazy. So this dude can appreciate Michael Jackson, appropriate Michael Jackson, but he can't appreciate the fact that this dude is of African heritage. He's black. Yeah? You can't appreciate that. You can't accept that. That's pathetic as hell. It reminds me of folks that go around appreciating certain elements of culture, music, and stuff like that, art, but then again, they can't respect the people behind that art. They can't... I'm like, why are you partaking if you can't respect the people behind the art? Yeah? That's pathetic. No wonder he's getting so much hate, bro. What a fool, bro. If I was him, react to the trailer. Of course, you have your own opinions. Oh, it could have been better done, That's fine. But going to as far as to claim you're the real Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson copied your looks. What kind of nonsense is that, bro?
All kind of nothing. Oh my God.
I just saw that Michael Jackson wannabe talk about black people hair, how black girls don't have nice hair, and Michael Jackson is not black, he's mixed with many things. That man is black. And this is how I know America is fucked up, or at least I believe it as of right now, because you can tell every Halloween now. And that's why this motherfucker was mad when he was watching that trailer, trying to act like he wasn't mad. You ain't Michael Jackson, you never will be. And that's just that, and you'll never be black.
Be someone from Congo or something like that.
She said he was from Congo.
Lotus Goddess, is that you, girl? What is really going on? I was appalled when I ran across this video. Not you sitting up here trying to clock his tea, baby. Let me go and clock your tea because we need to gather both of y'all while we at it. First off, I don't like when people cosplay us and then turn around and try to misidentify us. Michael Jackson is a quote-unquote black American man, but he also has indigenous ties. And on top of that, Lotus Goddess, weren't you the main person on this app being racist towards black people? The last conversation me and you had, we was actually arguing about Michael Jackson and how his mom and his daddy have indigenous ties, and you just swear to death, no, he's from Africa. But now you sitting up here trying to clock this man tea by trying to say that he don't come from Congo and all this stuff. Like, what's really going on? It's the hypocrisy for me. It's giving opportunities. Like, you thought you had a moment?
Is it just me, or is anybody else wondering why there are no Michael Jackson impersonators that are impersonating him when he was dark-skinned? The OG Michael Jackson when he was black. All the impersonators that I've ever seen are impersonating his light-skin era or his white era, not the OG Michael Jackson. And I find that very suspicious.
So apparently somebody want to comment on my video saying this shit right here. Yeah, keep twisting my words. How can you be a fan of somebody for so many years and not know his heritage? He is Native Black American, and don't forget the Native because that's what he's the most from his father. Fabio, he's still black either way, my nigga. And you say I don't know my research, my nigga? Bro, I can literally search it up right now, bro. Matter of fact, I can literally show you an interview of the nigga saying he's proud to be a black American. Hold on.
Why would I want a white child to play me? I'm a black American. I'm proud to be a black American. I am proud of my race. I am proud of who I am.
Also right here, his ancestry is different from being Native. So, and I can throw this up right here. He was an African American. He was born to an African American family. So you can go ahead and say that shit. Look at that. Born African American, Gary, Indiana, and like everything is right here. You can literally go Google this shit right now. You're saying I don't do my research, Fabio, but you literally went on that girl's live on TikTok. You literally said Captain Jackson's half Hispanic and half Japanese. Bitch, what? Don't be doing that shit to me. All right, bro. But you saying I don't do my research. Okay, Fabio. Okay. You know what? No, you got it. You got it, okay? You got it. Keep doing, but anybody, bro. Okay, you know what? You got it, Fabio. You know what? Fuck you. Like, bro, you claiming, okay, you know what, bro? You got it, Fabio. Fuck you, but you got it, all right? All right, fuck it.
Fabio Jackson wears eyeliner, wears red lipstick, wears makeup on his face. I'm talking foundation. Even has blush on his face. And on top of that, he uses filters on his live videos and his videos that he posts on TikTok. And he does all of that to look a little more like Michael Jackson. Take the makeup off. I'm talking about take the eyeliner off, take the lipstick off, take the foundation off, take the blush off. Stop doing your hair like Michael Jackson. Stop dressing like Michael Jackson. Stop stealing his style. Stop trying to dance like him because you clearly cannot dance like him. And I know that's not your real voice. You're trying your hardest to literally do and sound like everything of Michael Jackson. It's really annoying. Like, literally annoying. And he got the nerve to disrespect the king of pop, saying, I'm the real Michael. No, you're not. Like I said, take all that makeup off, dress normal, talk normal, do regular shit on your TikTok, and you'll see how you won't get this much attention as you do trying to impersonate Michael Jackson.
You're not black, you can't dance, you can't sing, and you're not black. You're not black. Like I feel like that alone should be grounds for you to understand that you can't ever play Michael Jackson in a biopic. Because at some point they're going to cover the first earlier stages of his life when he was visibly black. Unless you plan on doing blackface, then like I don't know what you're talking about right now. I'm so confused. You know, that's a different level of mental illness. Or like, what's the name for this type of mental illness? It got to be some type of personality disorder or something. Because there's no way you legit spend a shit ton of money on surgery to look like a nigga that never knew you. Don't get me wrong, we all love Michael Jackson. I'm pretty sure we all know how to do at least one of his choreographies to his songs, at least Thriller, okay? We all love Michael. But you don't see none of us doing that. Like, even Michael Trapson, that's my nigga. Like, Billie Jean and I dab? The fuck you talking about? At least give us some bangers, bro. At least give us some bangers. But no, you just can't fucking sing. You can't dance. You're not even a nigga. And you wanna, and I really hate the fact that people keep ignoring the fact that that man only bleached his skin. I'm talking about Michael. Only bleached his skin because he had vitiligo. I think I'm seeing it right. But he had skin disease. And mind you, this man got off a whole plane in another country and got greeted by straight blackface when he was white passing. That man still got racism, even when he bleached his skin. I could just imagine him not wanting to go through getting bullied for having patchy skin either. I don't blame him for wanting to even that shit out. Because I don't think there's anything that could, like, help in a healthy way get your skin darker, like the patches or whatever. And then with the fucking Pepsi commercial, burnt that nigga hair. Yeah, I don't blame him for wanting to get a little jerry curl and wear wigs to cover up the damage. Like, oh my god, he's still a person with, like, feelings and insecurities. So that's the only reason why he even became white passing. But he was still forever proudly a nigga. So for you to think that you're entitled to play him or something just because you look like a really good Michael Jackson impersonator, you know? Like, if you're telling me that you're trying to impersonate Michael Trapson, I'll believe you. You know, the only impersonator that, for one, Michael himself has acknowledged and that I think is, like, worthy is E. Casanova. I saw a picture of him in one of Michael videos, and I'm just like, you sure that's not, like, Michael himself? Like, and on top of that, E. Casanova's black. He's like, nigga. Anyone that Michael has acknowledged or had, like, in his music videos and shit like that is like a body double. They have all been black, just with a shit ton of makeup. Alright, so I searched it up just to make sure he has had other races as body doubles, but they were never white. They were never white, so.
Wait a minute, so you mean to tell me that Fabio Jackson spends his whole life impersonating Michael Jackson, making it his entire personality, his whole internet shtick? This is his gig, right? To the point where a lot of people who watch him are starting to believe that he believes the lie himself. Like, he's starting to think that he is Michael, or like he's the rebirth of Michael Jackson or some bullshit like that. Meanwhile, like I said, this man is MAGA. Fabio is MAGA. And now you're going to tell me that he believes that Michael was guilty of the allegations, which we already know he was found not guilty of in a court of law, as well as the people who accused him came out and said years later that they lied. So riddle me this then, especially those of y'all that are fans of Fabio, right? Why would you want to make your whole life career, your whole online personality based off of someone you believe was a PDF file? Unless you are also and I'm sorry, the people in the comments talking about they want him to play Michael instead of Jafar. Are y'all okay? How can you not want Jafar to play Michael? The boy looks like his uncle. Have you seen the photos?
Anyone who thought that they were gonna cast the Michael Jackson impersonator for his biopic needs to be in the same institution that he should be in, okay? That's not normal behavior, and y'all are forgetting Michael Jackson was black. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, Fabio Jackson has to be stopped. So recently he ended up responding to everybody talking about he's trying to look like Michael Jackson. He got a nose job trying to look like Michael Jackson and everything. And this is what he had to say. Like, he really thinks he's the one.
He made himself to be, okay? I look like that part, that era, that age. So I'm the original one. This is my look, and I claim it 100%.
This man said that this look is his look. This is his original look, and he claims it 100%. So he basically saying Michael Jackson tried to look like him. That's what he's saying. He's literally saying he's the original. He said get a lie detector test or whatever. He said is that the man himself, Michael Jackson, tried to look like him. Buddy, you gotta be crazy. You have the silhouette. You're trying to be Michael. Like with the hair and the little curls in the face, the cheekbone. and it just ain't giving what you thought it was gonna give. And it's sad, bro, that he really, somebody need to help him. Like, he really think that he bigger than the program. Like, he really think he bigger than the program. He literally think Michael, somehow he's Michael reincarnated. I think something consciously is telling him that. And yeah, something needs to happen, if you know what I mean. Because this right here is crazy to say that Michael took the look from you and being dead serious, though. Like, y'all, what's going on with dude, bro?
All in favor of who's excited of the new Michael Jackson biopic? Say aye. Aye. One thing I wanted to hit on, the lookalikes and the portrayals that people constantly do of Michael Jackson, you know, for events or anything. They're great to a certain extent, but I wanted to bring light to the character of Fabio Jackson. If you don't know who that is, just do a quick search. Fabio Jackson is one of the most famous people to portray Michael Jackson, so he imitates him to a certain extent and allegedly has changed all his mannerisms and his look to imitate the great Michael Jackson. My point is, at what point do we just say, hey, this is weird? This man got surgeries to look like the great MJ. What I specifically don't understand, if he understands, is that, you know, even though Michael Jackson's skin turned white, Michael Jackson is a black man from a black family. If you have been tuned into Fabio Jackson, you know that he's changed his whole identity to imitate Michael Jackson. Is it some type of illness? Is to go to the route of actually configuring yourself, going, you know, under the needle to look like someone else and have their same mannerisms? Something's wrong. I'm all for honoring legends, but at some point we need to really touch grass.
Let's go ahead and pack that Fabio Jackson dude up. Okay. I seen a clip of that video where he was talking to whoever that lady was. Shout out to you. And trying to say that Michael Jackson wasn't all the way black. He was mixed because Katherine Jackson was mixed with, Hispanic and Japanese, bitch. And then had the nerve to say, as an excuse to justify that because of his hair texture. And see, this is what we as black people and, you know, real fans of the Jackson has been talking about when it comes to this nigga right here or this wannabe. Because how are you a fan / impersonating this person that you really turned your whole face, your whole body, your whole personality into this person, but yet you don't even know the makeup of this person, right? And you are deliberately trying to erase the fact that this was a black man to fit the narrative that you want to fit. Okay? And that's why I seen somebody say, why is it that we see more impersonators of Michael Jackson who impersonate the lighter years of his life? Meaning when he was like, after he fully transitioned from the vitiligo. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's a good question. But at the same time, at least a lot of them acknowledge the fact that he was a black man. This motherfucker really just said, you know, no black person can have that type of texture hair that he has. You're a fraud. Because at the end of the day, you mean to tell me you haven't seen a picture of Michael Jackson when he was a baby? You haven't seen a picture of Michael Jackson when he was a child, when he was a teenager, before the Pepsi commercial, after the Pepsi commercial? You don't know nothing about black people. You don't know nothing about how we style our hair. You don't know nothing about the fucking Jerry curl moment, okay? You don't know nothing about none of that. You don't know nothing about perms. You don't know nothing about wigs. You don't know nothing about extensions. You don't know nothing about that. And you don't know that black people do have all type of textured hair, okay? And to use that as an excuse and say basically he had good hair and that's why he's not black. Michael Jackson wore a goddamn wig and fucking extensions because his hair was not growing after that Pepsi commercial debacle. What the fuck? Are you serious? How you don't know that? How you don't know that and you call yourself an impersonator? You call yourself somebody that know this man and is a fan of this person, but yet you're literally trying to erase the fact that he is a black man. Regardless of what his appearance is, we know that he's a black man. And at the end of the day, he has said that he was a black man. And he said he is proud to be a black man. And he said that he don't want nobody playing him but a black person. Okay? Pack his ass up. Pack his ass up. And you ain't doing nothing but feeding into the narrative that we already know that you're racist, MAGA, and all of that stuff. And you just proved the point. Because how dare you to say good hair, black people can't grow that type of hair. Bitch, first of all, you're talking about a goddamn wig. Ooh, this is pissing me off. Pack him up because I'm tired of giving him, I'm tired of him getting attention, okay? He got to get the fuck up out of here, for real, for real.
Well, I'm glad I got the context of you saying the whole black thing, because I really thought that you were like, he's not black, but there was context in that. So I'm glad I cleared that up.
Why would I say that he's not dark skinned when clearly he is, and I've been a fan of him for years?
I don't know. I guess I didn't get the context. You know what I mean? It just sounded like what it was. You know what I mean? Fabio, you just have to say things in context. You know what I mean? Like, because when you say things like he's not black and you don't lead it up with context, people are going to sit there and assume like, okay, so he's saying Michael Jackson's not black. So when you said that, I assume you were racist and you don't like black people. But now that I got the context of it, I was like, okay, you don't like the term black. You don't like
the word black.
I got the context of it.
The word, that's what I don't like.
People like to crop things out and put it into their own narrative. So you just need to be.
I mean, same thing for. So I don't think it's.
I don't think the way that you got bullied is not the same way Michael got bullied, because you got to remember.
It is, because he said, I don't hear everything that the media says about me. They didn't know that I was this weird or crazy. You know, he said it many times, and people are calling me weird and crazy, that I need to go to, to an asylum and things like that. I'm delusional. That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
I would say you did get bullied, but
he said everything. These people were people that hated Michael, and they were doing the propaganda for Michael. And Michael didn't stand for that, cried a lot for those words, and everybody is saying the same thing to me. So these people are not fans.
It's not the same way that like they were literally harassing him every single day. And they called him names. They accused him of things that he did not do. So I'm saying it's not the same level, but
it's the words. It's the words. It's not the same level, but it's the words still used. So that is the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like take away the fact that you're getting harassed and bullied.
This is harassment from whoever thinks that they're moonwalkers, but they're not. They're not moonwalkers because they're using words that Michael did not like to use. Especially assuming. Assumptions is crazy. Like, I get it. Like,
I want y'all to look at this.
So I'm the original one. This is my look. I just did my nostrils. Everybody does their nose at one point in their life. They would be in a hospital or in a surgery room every day if you could afford it. I didn't do my face. Does it look like I did my face? I was born like this. Michael doesn't look like me like this. He looked like Michael, the brown skin tone Michael. That's not who I look like. I look like at the one that he made himself to be.
Wow.
If he saw me today, I don't know what he would say, but
Number one, Michael Jackson didn't make himself to look like anything. I don't know if y'all know, but Michael Jackson, he had a skin disorder, skin disease, something like that, and his skin naturally turned that way. Now I'm pretty sure, even if he did, he probably got his nose done, something like that, whatever he was talking about. But Michael, what Fabio is saying, if y'all don't know who this is, quick recap. Fabio is somebody that's portraying to be Michael Jackson next. But Fabio is also saying that he looks like the Michael Jackson basically saying Michael Jackson is trying to look like him and he's the original.
Dude, no, you're not. Your moves is washed. You know, bro, come on. Like I said in my last video that I made about this, be yourself. Like, stop trying to be somebody. Yo, let this dude rest. It's so much to say about this, and it's like, and it's so crazy because this guy is still going back and forth with people. Like, no, you're not being yourself. And you can't even say you're trying to be yourself, because when you go to any of his social media pages, he's doing stuff that Michael Jackson was doing. He's listening to the Michael Jackson music, which is cool. You could be a fan. He's dancing like Michael Jackson, dressing like Michael Jackson. Clearly, he looked like Michael Jackson in a way. Like, bro, he's trying to be somebody that you're not, man. Come on, let it go. Be yourself. Life for more. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Welcome back, guys. Who on earth does not know that Michael Jackson was actually a black man? Who on earth do not know that? Because this guy tagged himself as Michael Jackson's representative. He want to act like Michael Jackson. He want to feel like Michael Jackson. He want to do everything like Michael Jackson. And still, it is not bad that he is now coming to be like, he was never impersonating anybody. He never bleached his skin. Michael Jackson is actually the one that was actually impersonating him. This is his real face. And then he went to the point of saying that Michael Jackson is actually not a black person. This is the point that these people are getting into. And you know, this is what has literally been happening since back then, you know. This is what has literally been happening, where these people can comfortably take what belongs to us and claim it to be theirs. But I'm happy with the Fafo that he actually got, because he really got his butt whooped. Because a lot of people really came for him. Because if I really want to be, for example, maybe I want to be Beyonce, right? I want to act like Beyonce, do like Beyonce, everything Beyonce. The first thing I think I should do is to go and get her history, know everything about her, know every single thing about her background, so that whenever anybody is asking me a question, instead of flopping that question, I will literally answer that question as it is supposed to be. That is what I was expecting from this man, not misbehaving and saying shit like this. It was quite embarrassing that the person he was impersonating, feeling like, oh yeah, he is like the person, and at the end of the day, he don't know anything about the person. He don't even know the person's history. So he's just trying to juggle his way through content. He's just trying to juggle his way through, let my name too be heard. And that is why he took Michael Jackson's last name to his own name as well. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what people are gaining from all of this. I don't know what these white folks will literally, I don't know when they will literally learn to stop taking what is ours. We're not saying you should not use it, but even if we borrow you, at the end of the day, acknowledge people that borrowed you. Acknowledge people that are doing it. It's not what has been happening centuries upon centuries. People are still bringing it. It's still happening in this modern day. I have said it. If you don't know any answer to give to a particular question, it is better you walk away. It is better you act as if you are not even listening, or you are deaf or dumb, than answering a question that at the end of the day, the answers are 100% wrong. And then you will still be boasting and claiming on top of that. It's a shame, honestly. And the guy has literally been very cold for some days now, because the Fafo has really gotten into him. Now I think what he's doing at the background right now is trying to do more research about everything that he needed to know. I think that's what he's doing right now. But anyways, credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it, subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share. And thank you so much for staying stick and with me to the end of this video, and just let me know what your thoughts and what do you think in the comment section. Like, I really want to get from your opinion. And yeah, with that being said, with no further ado, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys, I love you guys. Mwah.